Guesty, Boro Fan TV, I'm outside the Riverside. We've beat Hull City 1-0. I have Neil with me. Neil, we've deserved a bit of luck, mate.
Well, I don't know about that, like. They deserve definitely something out of that game, like, for me.
Campbell should have had a hat-trick. I've never seen a striker miss so much.
That post he missed was unbelievable, like, but...
What the fucking Boro shabby?
But no, that game was so flat. It was so flat. I know it's 3 points, and I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I'm pleased for the fucking lads and all that, like, but 3 points.
Is this just going to drag us on now when false hope, Neil, at the end of the season?
Well, I'd like to see if we can make the playoffs, but I don't think we will. Like, I just think we're going to miss out. Like, but that game was so flat for me. Oh, they definitely deserve. To me, they definitely deserve something from the game. Like, definitely.
Our goal, Britt, took it well.
Actually, I thought it was an offside. Like, no, not offside, but I thought it was an own goal. Sorry. I definitely thought it was an own goal, but the lads around me said it was definitely Britt's goal. Like.
It was definitely Britt's goal. I watched it on the TV behind us, and it looked like he couldn't sort his feet out. And thankfully, it hit the right leg on the way in.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I'm not bothered how they go in, as long as they go in the back of the net. It's 3 points at the end of the day, and that's all I'm bothered about. But
we've got 2 games left at home now, Neil. What do we want to see?
Well, we've definitely got to beat Stoke on Friday night. Well, Friday afternoon, sorry. We've got to win our... If we're going to make the playoffs, we need to win all the games. Simple as that. It's going to be a tough game on Friday, but I mean, I'd like to see him scrape a win, but it's going to be tough against Stoke. I think it's going to be tough.
Neil, thanks for coming on Boro Fan TV.
Guesty,
Boro Fan TV, I'm outside the Riverside. We've beaten Hull City 1-0. I have Nigel with me. Nigel.
It's not convincing, is it, Guesty, but it's a win. That's 2 in a row. We're on a roll, so let's go.
We seemed to suffer when Ayala went off. Shotton and Howson were getting in each other's way, and they were really punishing us down both flanks.
Every time. I mean, that second half, he put some right balls out to the left wing there. You know, we got away with on that crossbar. I mean, do we still have goal line technology in this league? I don't know, but by hell, it looked really down course. There can't have been a lot left of that ball over this side of the line, can't have been.
You can't fault the lads now, though. That's 2 on the bounce. I know it wasn't convincing today, but we're still hanging in there, Nigel.
Look, I think we still have a chance. We still have an outside chance of getting in there. Well, we've got 4 games left. It's 12 points. I mean, why can't we do it?
You know, as I know, in football, anything's possible. And like you say, this could be the most unlikeliest team to take us to Wembley the way we performed this season.
Look, like you said there, I guess anything's possible.
Ask your mum.
You've been to games the same as me all this season. I've told everybody we haven't played well all season, and look where we are. Look where we are. So why can't we just push on now with these last 4 games? That team put a shift in today. They come up against second half. They were a bit against it. Like I say, when Ayala went off, we were a bit of a different setup, but we stuck in there and we ground it out, and we haven't been doing that.
No, considering our home form, that's our first win at home for a while, Nige, and the lads did dig in.
They did dig in, and like I say, we didn't play bad against Norwich. We didn't get what we deserved. Bristol City was the same, and today they've dug in and they've got what they deserve today. I think we've got 3 points. Let's move on, Guesty.
Nigel, thanks for coming on, Boro. Guesty, Boro Fan TV, I'm outside the Riverside. We've beaten Hull City 1-0. I've got James with me. James, God almighty, our goal had a charmed life there, mate.
He fucking fell over it, didn't he?
Oh, Britt's goal, yeah.
Yeah, Britt's goal, he fucking fell over that. Fucking, it was like kicking a brick ball or something, wouldn't it? To see how he just tumbled over it. But no, the performance from last week, at least we didn't look like a fucking League One team today. That's the main thing. Few people put an effort in today. They've had the Weetabix this morning, Guesty, obviously.
We had to rejig things when Ayala went off. Shotton and Howson seem to be getting on top of each other. Yeah. But like you say, we seem to overcome everything they threw at us today.
Yeah, like our defence for the past couple of weeks has been terrible, and the players just walking through our defence. Today, they stood strong. Flint, if you watch us, I'll buy you a trampoline for Christmas. You might actually jump for a fucking ball for once. But no, apart from that, the defence was strong. We done what we meant to do today, and that was get the 3 points.
Ashley Fletcher again for me had a decent game, but
not for me.
Mo Besic for me carried the ball for us today, and Mo Besic was the one who was trying to get us forward.
Yeah, he put his heart and fucking soul in that day. Like, people around us even said he had a quality game. Fair play on him. That's what we need to see. That's what we need to see now. But is it too late? Is it too late for them to be pulling the fingers out their ass? For me, yeah, it is. We're not making the playoffs. I don't care how many people are saying, jumping around saying we're making the playoffs. We're not making them, Guesty. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. But we'll stand there, and we'll stand there at the end of the season. We'll cheer him on. Hopefully, we do see a couple of good games. But we're not making playoffs, mate. I'm not being negative about it. I just can't see it.
No belief then, James?
You've got a belief as being a Boro fan, haven't you? You've got to have that belief as it's part of being a Boro fan. But deep down, how can I? I've travelled all over the fucking country. 6 games I watched us get fucking beat. Do you know what I mean, Gessie? How can anyone have a bit of hope, like? But no, fair play on them today. Fair play on them. They've done what they were supposed to do. Won the game, 3 points, up the Boro.
James, thanks for coming on Boro Fan TV. Gessie, Boro Fan TV. I'm outside the Riverside. We've beaten Hull City 1-0. I have Anton with me. Anton, made hard work of that, mate.
At the end of the day, a win is a win, isn't it?
Definitely.
We got there 90 minutes, well 90 plus minutes I should say. What was it, 7 minutes at a time?
7 minutes for Ayala's,
yeah. No, we did well. 3 points. Yeah.
Back to the wall stuff, the second half. Ayala went off and we seemed to suffer a lot because of that. We were getting tortured down our flanks.
Yeah, I mean, credit to all, like the second half, they really did give us a good give us a good go, but at the end of the day we fought out there and we got the 3 points, didn't we? And what's it, 4 more games to go? We can believe, can't we? Keep the faith. Is
it all about believe again now?
It's always been believe, mate. It doesn't matter how many points you get in so many games. It doesn't matter where you are on the table. You got to believe. In fact, we're going up. I'm telling you, we're fucking going up. I'm telling you.
Gestie, Boro Fan TV. I'm outside the Riverside. I have an old favourite, Jean, here with me. We've beaten Hull City 1-0. Jean, what do you think?
Yeah, no, Boro deserved to win today. They really did. They played well. You know, I'm just putting it out there because I'm really chuffed with them today. We needed that win, and they went out and they did it.
It was backs to the wall, Jean, wasn't it? And they done us proud second half.
Yeah, they did. And before the game, I actually said Assombalonga was going to score a goal today, and he did.
He didn't know much about it, Jean, but he did.
He didn't. He thought, when it went in, I thought he was saying to himself, have I scored that goal? Have I not scored that goal? Whoa, it's gone in, but it went in.
Jean, thanks for coming on Boro Fan TV. Gestie, Boro Fan TV, I'm outside the Riverside. We've beaten Hull City 1-0. I have Chris with me. Chris, nice to see Britt score.
Oh, amazing. I think it touched every bit of his body to go in the goal. Even he tripped over, what the heck? Not a bad goal from him. We scraped by the bottom of the barrel at the end of the day to keep that win.
Mo Besic put a shift in today. I felt Mo had a great game for the Boro today.
He put his body on the line. He done everything to keep that no goals to get in at all. Even Daniel, he put his body on the line just to keep us down. Amazing game for him today.
Dale Fry for me was immense at the back today, Chris.
He was amazing. Dale Fry, he's born and bred Middlesbrough boy. And he played out of his world today. So best game ever for him.
Chris, Boro Fan TV, I have Carl with me. We've beaten Hull City 1-0, Carl. Back to the wall stuff there, mate.
It was, mate, yeah, but I'd said to Wutchie just before the game thingy and that, you know what I mean? He says to me, what do I reckon for the score? And I says, oh, 1-0 Boro all day. And he was like, I hope you're right, but yeah, what a thing he has to say, you've got to give Fry man the match there. He was unreal.
He was absolutely unbelievable today, Dale.
Yeah, like I said, we weren't getting past him. And not that, I thought I had a good game up until he went off. I thought he was outstanding as well. But it's like you say, if you can do that, why wait till the last stage of the season to do it? But
like you say,
can't fault him. 3 points,
4 games left now, Carl. Are these teams in front of us, are they going to crack? Because that's what we're relying on now.
Bristol City are, don't they? You know what I mean? Bristol City do look against us. Take nothing against them. Nothing. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it's not the easiest league to get out of. But you can only just pick what's in front of you, like they say, can't you?
Britt's confidence has been quite low. The last few games, he's been hitting everything but the back of the goal. Yeah, but he managed to get that one today.
Yeah, he got that one today. But then you look at what was he doing, trying to lay that off? Would you have shot when you're like low on confidence like that? Would you have just shot yourself? Yeah, I would have. But like you say, you can obviously dare say the game different what you are when you're on the pitch, don't you? And like you say, 1-0 win's a 1-0 win, scrappy or not. 2 wins on a run.
We're on a 2-win run now. Like you say, hopefully we can carry this on next Friday.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, like I say, it's Stoke. You know what I mean? Another game you're coming here, and when you see a thing, you think, well, a game like that, 22,000, you're still pulling them in. So, like you say, you beat Stoke here. Then you think to yourself, don't you? You've got 3 games left, and they're beatable, they're winnable.
Carl, thanks for coming on Boro Fan TV. Gestie, Boro Fan TV. I'm outside the Riverside. I have Chantel with me. Chantel,
Chantel.
massive 3 points today, mate.
Every time I come, we win, mate. I can't say.
Are you coming Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that it? Have you got anything else to say?
No.
Right, Chantel, thanks for coming on Boro Fan TV.
He's from London.
Guesty Boro Fan TV, I'm outside the Riverside. I have Brandon and his dad. Brian. We've beaten Hull City 1-0. Brandon, lucky there, mate.
Lucky as well. We when they hit the bar, I thought that was it there.
They tortured us down the flanks there this afternoon, especially in the second half.
All they did, like, and that goal line clearance.
Oh no.
But we do a bit of luck now, haven't we? We've been unlucky, haven't we, with a few
Like
games.
you say, backs to the wall, the Boro, and like you say, we got out of it with 3 points today.
Aye. 3 points every game now, isn't it, till the end of the season? We're going up! We're going up! The mighty Boro, we're going up! We're going up! We're going up! The mighty Boro, we're going up!
Cheers.